Hey everybody, this is Barry with Christenson Transportation, where the truckers truck and safety takes priority. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the cameras that we have installed in the fleet. We've got two different kinds. Today I want to talk about, it's called Netrodyne. It's the camera system we have in some of the trucks, and what the capabilities are that are focused on helping the driver and helping the drivers get better just in their driving skills. It's not about recording behavior, recording footage of somebody in front of you doing something. This is just all about, it's kind of like scoring you on how well you're driving the truck, how efficient you're driving the truck. So basically it's called green stars or something like that. You start out with a certain number of points every day, and based on some activities, it adds or deducts points from that score. And over a period of time, we can run reports that says, okay, give me the top 5, top 10, top 20 drivers in the fleet. Give me the bottom 5, 10, 20 drivers, and it gives us some goals to work towards to improve our driving skills. So it's going to grade you on certain things. Following distance. If you leave a certain gap between you and the vehicles in front of you for so long a time, you're going to get some bonus points. One of my big pet peeves, merging. So the cameras are hooked up to the ECM, so it knows when you're applying brakes, it knows when you're cornering sharp, it knows when you're mashing the gas, it knows when you let off the brake for stuff. So a car's merging onto the interstate, you take your foot off, you back up a little bit, you let that car merge in, bing, 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 you get bonus points. Good job. You're coming up on a turn, on an exit. You take your foot off the throttle and you have some coast time before you apply the brakes and before you have your turn signal on. It's going to give you points for that. It's just telling the truck and telling the camera that you know what's going on ahead of time and you're not just gas, brake. So you're leaving following distances, you're allowing traffic to merge in, you're slowing down and coasting into your exits and using your turn signals properly. All good signs of good driving behavior, and you're going to get bonus for that. It gives you bonuses for other things, such as stop signs. If you come to a complete stop for a certain number of stop signs in a row, it gives you bonus points. If you drive with the speed limit, or you don't go 5 miles an hour over the speed limit for more than 20 seconds, it doesn't register and it bonuses you. Basically, I view it as if you were a passenger in that vehicle and the driver's gassing, following close, not letting in, putting his turn signal on, hitting the exit, and you're thinking, wow, this is kind of erratic, not good driving behavior. That's what the camera telling us. It's artificial intelligence. It's recording and making decisions and making judgments based on human input that we've given it. This is good driving, this is bad driving, and it knows it based on where you are, based on metrics of the truck, based on geo-forces, based on hard brakes, hard throttle, coasting, all those things that a normal person would guide you and coach you on and grade you on. The camera's doing it. What I'm trying to say is these things are not Big Brother. They're not there to be the watcher in the watchtower, to watch what you're doing in your sleeper. It's got stuff to protect you. It's got stuff to record data. If something happens, to produce video that shows that we were doing the right thing, to exonerate us on those things. That's one side of it. The other side of it is just to help coach us, to help show what we can work on. There's an app that you can download that we'll be showing you. We'll set you up and you can log in and see what we're seeing. How did you score today? What did you get deducted on? What do you need to improve on? Do you need to increase following distances? Do you need to allow more coasting before we're hitting the brake or before we're hitting the throttle from the brake? Do we allow more time to make our exits? All things like that teach us to be more efficient drivers and safer drivers and more relaxed drivers and happier drivers. And all those things together make us a better company. We're safer for ourselves. We're safer. We're easier on the equipment. We're safer for the motoring public. Our families, everybody. We have a responsibility to be the best we can be. We're professional truck drivers. We're paid to do it. So let's take pride in it, and let's come up and say, hey, Barry, I went from the bottom 20% of the fleet to the top of the fleet. I've got an example of a gentleman that we had to coach that we put this on, and he took it to heart. And he's kind of like a comeback player of the year. He went from down here to the top. So those are good things, and that driver ought to feel really good about himself. I know I do. So let's take some of this stuff that people might have a negative view on and try to find the positive side and help it improve us, help it make us better drivers and better people and better citizens and just all around better. So once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for being where the truckers truck, and definitely where safety takes priority.